they got the crowd going there. Marshall Tucker Band. You know, I've had moments over the last little while where I don't know why it is. I couldn't on the fly, you know, in the middle of doing something, in the middle of a reaction usually, and I'm trying to recall the name of the damn band, and I don't know why for the longest time it just wouldn't stick and I couldn't remember the name of the Marshall Tucker Band. I'd always be tripping talking about, oh yeah, you know, that band, and they sing this song about the guy wanted to jump off and die, and you know, thankfully most people knew who I was talking about, but I don't know why it was that I just could not recall the name, the Marshall Tucker Band. Things that make you go, So, let's do this, man. Let's do the same thing as we did with the Allman Brothers Band and introduce this great Southern rock band. The Marshall Tucker Band is an American rock band from Spartanburg, South Carolina, noted for incorporating blues, country, and jazz into an eclectic sound. The Marshall Tucker Band helped establish the Southern rock genre in the early 70s. While the band had reached the height of its commercial success by the end of the decade, it had recorded and performed continuously under various lineups for 45 years. Lead vocalist Doug Gray remains the only original member still active with the band. Wow. Was that Doug Gray that we just saw in the last one? Or was that Doug Gray who's also playing guitar? The original lineup of the Marshall Tucker Band, formed in '72, included lead guitarist, steel guitarist, vocalist, and primary songwriter Toy Caldwell. Okay, that was Toy Caldwell that played guitar. Lead vocalist Doug Gray, the guy with the great hair. Keyboard player, saxophone player, and flutist Jerry Eubanks, guy with the beard and glasses. Rhythm guitarist George McCorkle, drummer Paul Riddle, and bassist Tommy Caldwell. They signed with Capricorn Records and released their first album in '73, The Marshall Tucker Band. After Tommy Caldwell was killed in a car accident in 1980, he was replaced by bassist Franklin Wilkie. Most of the original band members had left by the mid-1980s to pursue other projects. The band's current lineup consists of Gray on vocals, keyboard player, saxophonist, and flutist Marcus James Henderson, guitarist Chris Hicks and Rick Willis, bassist Tony Black, and drummer B.B. Borden. Origin of the name. The Marshall Tucker Band, the Marshall Tucker in the band's name, does not refer to a band member, but rather a blind piano tuner from Columbia, South Carolina. While the band was discussing possible band names one evening in an old warehouse they had rented for rehearsal space, someone noticed that the warehouse's door key had the name Marshall Tucker inscribed on it, and suggested they call themselves the Marshall Tucker Band, not realizing it referred to an actual person. It later came to light that Marshall Tucker, the blind piano tuner, had tuned a piano in that rented space before the band, and his name was inscribed on the key. Music historian Joel Whitburn erroneously attributes Marshall Tucker to the owner of the band's rehearsal hall in his book Top Pop Singles from '55 to 2002. Now you know, everybody probably already knew that. So there you go, man. That is a look at two of the best rock and roll bands of all time. Two of the best Southern rock bands of all time. That Southern genre, that Southern distinction, man, for me, is a really, really great thing. I really dig the Southern rock sound, the feel, everything about it, the history, its roots. It's a great, great thing, man. And I'm very, very glad that I was exposed to a large degree to some Southern rock growing up, you know, between my dad and all of his buddies from camp, you know. They would go out, hit the road when they left camp, and they would go check out this, check out that, go all over the place, jump on a giant bus, a whole lot of them, and just go all around the country, man. And that's what he did throughout the 70s. So he took in quite a tremendous amount of live acts, and he got to see all of these guys in their creative, in their expressive heyday, in their prime, in the 70s, late 60s to late 70s. He was a welder pipe fitter up until 85. So all of the great, from 67 to 85. So all of the fantastic times where all of these bands are concerned, he got to see them in their prime. Man, I tell you. So that concludes our look at these two great bands, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This was excellent. Despite the video being black and white, didn't care so much. Like you said, Jeff, the sound was really, really good, man. So thank you very much for that. Appreciate the recommendation. I got a couple of new patrons that I got to hit up reactions for. Ziggy and Amy, Jack, Mike. Speaking of my oldest subscriber, I've got George and Fiona Walker. I got a reaction coming up for them, so I'm looking forward to that. I believe Fiona is 80. She's either 86 or 89, and George is 93. George, he has dementia, and when he has his moments of clarity, I believe that my channel is one of the first things that he likes to tune in and get caught up to. Hey, you know, what did I miss? Let me get caught up. So it's cool. So he's sending me, I'm still waiting for it, but they're sending me supposedly, I don't know if it's a triple shot or if it's a double shot, but I'm looking forward to that. George and Fiona Walker. All right. So with that said, yo, that concludes another reaction of this excellent double bill, as I'm calling it. Thank you again, Jeff. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. And next time you see me, yeah, you'll see me tomorrow. That'll be Ziggy, and I believe I've got a full album reaction, and I'll let you decide and try to guess what I'm going to be reacting to. Till then, see you later.